It is time to go racing once again. Hello everybody, I'm Jack Korpela here from Taft, California, Honolulu Hills. This place is awesome. It's round number 2 of the Parts Unlimited NGPC series presented by FMF, hosted by Dirt Diggers. The big question this weekend, the big variable is weather. We've been feeling raindrops. It doesn't often rain in California, but we have what could be a record storm on tap this weekend. A little bit of rain will make the track even better. A lot of rain could make this a total mud fest. What will happen? You're gonna have to find out. Here's the question of the day, Kyle. We are wondering, is it gonna stay dry? Is it gonna rain? And how do you prepare for this as a rider?
Yeah, we got some rain last night, so hopefully we stay dry for the actual race, but it's going to make for some wet conditions, especially early on in the race, and yeah, you just got to be ready for anything, really. We're professionals, this is what we do, and we're going to have these elements all year. It's going to be dry, sometimes wet, so we're ready to go. I have some goggle options prepped in case it starts raining on the line or at the pit. We can switch mid-moto, and yeah, we're ready to go. I'm looking forward to it regardless. I think it's going to be a good day. These
riders are skilled enough that they're ready for the unpredictable events that may unfold, but there is one word that everybody's concerned about. Dear D. Martil knows what I'm talking about, and that is vision. Yeah. How do you prepare knowing that you may not be able to see out there?
Yeah, well, right now the weather is actually pretty good, but you know, an hour into our race that could change hugely. So I just have a set of roll-offs ready just in case if it gets real torrential downpour. And you know, we have a lot of riders out on the track during our race. It's not just us and my competitors in my class. We have different classes out there, so even if you're leading, vision's still going to be a big deal. So we have a couple sets of roll-offs ready in case. I prefer tear-offs, but if it starts pouring and conditions get bad, we're going to switch to roll-offs an hour in, and that's about the only preparation we're going to have for this race because, like I said, it's not raining right now. Hopefully the weather holds out, but it should be a good day.
Something very interesting too, that we know how versatile this factory beta machine is. You told me there's absolutely no changes. You didn't have to do anything to this bike to accommodate for rain. Explain that.
Yeah, I mean, usually we'll do like a filter skin or something like that, but you know, it's hard to tell because like you said, it's not raining right now, and I prefer this tire over a mud tire right now in these conditions. So we're pretty much neutral, the same as we always prep. Like I said, just prepping more myself and getting my vision ready for that hour in, that possibility that it could be pouring.
We got to say congratulations to Mason Simmons, a big win in round number 1. Your first ever national win here in the States. We know you come all the way from Australia. Here's the question. How do you build upon that?
Just try to keep getting good starts and putting my laps together, honestly. I think, you know, it's just more to keep it fun, have fun, and just, you know, tick off lap by lap, and I know hopefully the wins keep coming. But you know, the boys are riding good, the boys are fast, so you know, it's not going to be an easy task, but you know, we'll have another crack here at Taft.
What do you think it was that put you out in front? Was it something you did over the off season? Was it the training, comfortable on the bike? What was it?
Yeah, just being comfortable on the bike and, you know, just getting, like I said, off to a good start. I got the whole shot in Delano and, you know, had a clear track, led every lap, and yeah, just you know, just having fun on my dirt bike. Honestly, that's all I can put it down to. Was you know, every time I try to treat race day, it's just another day riding my dirt bike, and yeah.
Are you concerned at all about what could be changing conditions today?
No. Like I said, it's just out here racing and having fun. And you know, if it rains, it rains. I've been GNCCs the last 2 years and had a lot of wet races, so you know, riding in the wet conditions is nothing new to me right now, so yeah, it is what it is.
We got the Supercross star rider Di Francesco here, hometown race rider. Here's the difficult part. Nobody knows if it's going to rain or not. How do you prepare for this?
I don't know. I think we just be ready for whatever comes. I hope it rains, maybe throw a little action at it, and yeah, have some fun.
The sunshine's feeling pretty good though right now. It's looking good, huh?
It does, yeah, it's a little warm, but yeah, either way it would be good.
You feel like you're a good mud rider?
Yeah, I mean, the Supercross that we did, the 2 mudders, I did pretty well, so.
Well, not only is the unpredictability of today's conditions throwing the riders some curveballs, it's certainly throwing the mechanics some curveballs. We got to check in with Bobby Dawson, head mechanic for Dante Oliveira. Bobby, did you prep for rain? Did you prep for dry conditions? What'd you do?
I prepped for rain today, for sure. I think it's going to come in probably halfway through the race maybe, but better be safe than sorry.
That's what I was thinking. Is it one of those situations where if it stays dry with a rain prep, you still have the best of both worlds?
Yes, exactly. So our prep is pretty much you're good to go in dry rain conditions. So
What are some of the things you did to set up for the mud?
just use a different kind of twin air filter setup on it. We have a couple different, depending on if it's dusty, if it's regular out, if it's wet out, that sort of thing. Nothing really too much after that.
Good luck to you guys. They're ready for anything. They're ready for dry. They're ready for rain. We're just trying to figure out what's going to happen. Perhaps it's example 101 that you can't always trust the weatherman, because all the racers, all the crew chiefs, race officials, everybody was concerned with what was supposed to be a massive storm during this race. However, it seemed like it was pleasant and calm for much of it. In fact, we didn't see much rain at all. The racers did have to contend with some serious gusts of winds, and we know that the moisture that came in yesterday had this track very rutted and very deep. There were some holes out there, and just about everybody when they came off the track told us how difficult it was. As for the 450s, Dante Oliveira did not get the start he was hoping for. He was back in the pack, 4th or 5th for the first few laps, but once Dante was able to get out to the front, he checked out and was able to go 2 for 2 on the year. Dante, you did it again. I gotta believe that was a much rougher track though than we saw in round 1. Tell me about it.
Yeah, that was a lot one of the nastier tracks for Grand Prix racing with how the weather was the week leading up to the race. It ended up getting super rough, choppy, rutted up, and with the high speeds and the chop, you had to be on your toes. So it was a brutal track, but honestly, the battling was pretty good. So it was a pretty fun event.
To start like this, 2 for 2, you have to be delighted. I talked to your crew and your teammates pre-race, and they just said you're so mentally tough and you do the homework. You watch all the videos. Clearly, do you feel like all your off-season training has paid off here?
Yeah, definitely. My team, we put in a lot of work during the off-season, and my trainers, so fitness and bike skill is there. So, yeah, the homework's done in the off-season, and we get to come and have fun on the weekends, so it's awesome.
Congratulations, you're 2 for 2.
Thank you.
250s, Mason Simmons again showed everybody that he put in the work over the offseason, and he looks to be a force. The former GNCC racer who came over from Australia is looking to be a major title contender here in NGPC. When you capture your first win in North America, I can think of only one way to follow it up appropriately, and that is by winning your second one. Congratulations, Mason. This must just be like a dream for you.
No, it definitely is. If everything feels good, the bike's good, I'm healthy, which is nice. And yeah, just what a race. It was good. Got a good start, got the whole shot, led every lap, and just tried to focus on what was forward. And the track was challenging. So to get my second win, 2 in a row, and 2 whole shots also. I'm stoked.
What was the biggest challenge of the day for you?
Definitely just the track, just what it was giving me. It was rough, really unusually rough. Like, it was just weird. Bumps were weird, the ruts were kind of different, and it was just tricky. But other than that, everything was fine. Everything ran smoothly, smooth race. Never got hauled up or never had a little crash or anything like that. So all in all, it was a good day.
Well, big congrats. He's off to a heck of a start. Keep an eye on him this year. Mason looking for a championship. As for the women's class, it was a very unusual start where Michaela Nielsen went to take off. Her bike stalled. Ava Silvestri was able to get the whole shot. Ava told us that she had a little bit of arm pump to contend with early on. Michaela was able to make a pass, and those two stayed together for much of the race, ultimately with Michaela taking home her second win of the year. She is 2 for 2 on the season. Michaela Nielsen, a hard-fought win. Little unusual what happened to you there on the starting line. Tell me about that.
Just took a second for my bike to start, but I stayed calm and just charged to the first turn, and wasn't too far from them, and just took the lead and then started putting in my sprint laps and just tried to run my own pace and catch the 250 pros in front of me to keep their pace with mine. So I felt good the whole moto, and I'm excited for the next round at Glen Helen, the home track for me.
Yeah, that's the big one for sure. What are you going to do to get ready for Glen Helen?
Probably ride Glen Helen every Tuesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
I love Glen Helen, so I'm super excited. Hopefully the rain comes and we get the ridges, but yeah, just try to keep riding Glen Helen as much as you can during the week. Then after that, we head for Motocross Nationals, so we got a lot of testing going on this week at Glen Helen, or the couple of weeks, so I'm excited.
So you're now 2 for 2. Everybody was wondering how you would adapt to the Honda. Brand new bike for you. Is it safe to say that you're right at home on that Honda?
Yeah, I feel really good on it. I feel like I'm back in my Super Mini 125 days where I felt like I was at my prime. So back to that, and I'm super comfortable on it. I feel like I can keep a good pace the whole time without feeling uncomfortable on the bike. So I'm super excited. Moto, I feel really good, and I'm just excited to take on this year with the new team.
Well, big congratulations, Michaela Nielsen, 2 for 2, and she's coming to Glen Helen. So what a race it was, and congratulations to all of our winners, and perhaps the biggest winner, Mother Nature. Sunshine is what we got. We didn't get the massive storm they were predicting. It just goes to show you never know what's going to happen out here. But I will tell you this. Glen Helen is up next, and it's going to be huge. It's one of the most acclaimed races of the year for this series. So we look forward to seeing each and every one of you there. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm Jack Korpela here from Taft. We'll see you at Glen Helen.